Hi friends, my name is Jake. Welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge. Today we're taking an unboxing of this. It's a pack of knives that I got from White Mountain Knives. And as I repeat, because I'm always getting new viewers, I live in Canada and it's been getting very hard to get knives imported into Canada these days. But from White Mountain Knives, every single time I've ordered knives from them, they've gotten through to me, zero issues. No guarantees that the same will happen to you, but the chances are very, very high. And other Canadians who have bought from White Mountain Knives have told me the same thing, that they've come through, no problems. On top of that, you get another 10% off of their already low prices when you use coupon code CCE when you shop at White Mountain Knives. They've got a wide selection. We're going to take a look at just a few knives today. Keep watching. I'm going to use my Luna-Lite to open this up. Nice slip joint at a budget price. This is very nice. You hear some creaking noises. It's because of my chair. My chair is pretty cheap and it's starting to fall apart. It's a cheap office chair. Okay, so we've got paper. Yep, that's it. We've got a Ganzo. Yep, they do sell Ganzo knives now. We've got Spyderco. We've got Kubey. And we've got real steel. Yeah, a real steel box. A long one. Well, let's go smallest to biggest. Spyderco. Often Spyderco knives are bigger, but sometimes they're smaller. I reviewed a small Spyderco not too terribly long ago. Oh, wait, I should tell you. There we go. If we can get this to focus. There you go. This is the C154 PBK. Squeak. Made in Italy. So what we got is a slip joint, which I quite like. And it's got a lot of grip on it. It's one of the reasons I chose this knife. I do like small blades, and this has got N690 steel, big leaf, full flat grind, and your index finger sits in here, and that stops it from closing on your hand, even if it breaks free. So nice and safe slip joint, and FRN handle scales, and their classic wire clip. I quite like this. The look of it anyways. Let's see if I can, yeah, I can easily one thumb it. Yeah, I cracked my thumbnail the other day and had to clip it sort of off. I don't know how it cracked, but it had a deep crack. Not from a knife. Not like this. Yeah. Very, very light. Does not have a ring, like a hole for putting a keychain ring or a lanyard on it. You could maybe tie something onto the pocket clip if you wanted to, but no, that option's not there. So we've got, actually I'll leave this knife out on the tabletop while we're talking. Clean this up. Put this guy on the side. Over here. Squeak. Don't be squeaking too much. And let's take a look what we got in here. I was so unsure that my Ganzo FH921 would come that, yes, I ordered a third one. So this is the second one that's coming into my possession. And so I got the blue this time, and there you go. I don't know what order I'm going to do this unboxing videos in, because this is the third unboxing video that I'm doing this week, And as I'm recording this, none of them have been published yet. So I'm not sure what order you'll see these in, but there's a FH91 in another video as well. And the action on these is very smooth. And they are, for a budget knife, they are very drop shutty right out of the box. So there you go, Ganzo. I'm not going to talk too much more about this. D2 steel is what this is. This is one of their in-house designs. So there you go. If you are an up-and-comer knife designer, Ganzo wants your designs. And of course, they will credit you for your designs. But they're looking for help making new design knives instead of their old history of basically copying other people's knives. And this is their, I think their 10th or 11th in the series of new designs that they've done for themselves. So I like that. I really like that. So this is a Kubey. This is a replacement of a Kubey knife that got confiscated by Canada Border Services Agency from my friend in Nebraska who mails stuff to me. Kubey sent this knife to him and for me on my behalf as a free knife, and then our government confiscated it at the border, and so I ordered a replacement from White Mountain Knives. Nice pouch, one of those dual pouch types. I like that. And here we go. I upgraded. They had sent me a G10 version, and I upgraded to this guy. This is solid carbon fiber. So I need this knife again. So let's open this up. Just trying to be careful here. I don't want to cut myself. Let's close this knife again. Yeah, that is a nice pouch. I like that. I like the little pull on the zipper. Nice look to it. And put this aside. They got their Kubey, and there you go. If this is on a TV screen, you want to scan it with your phone. Microfiber cloth, quite nice. Put that over here again. And you should take a look at this guy. This is the, I should have told you, did they put the name on the box? I don't think they do. Oh yes, there it is. The KB 239A. I think this guy's also got a name. I'm not sure. Some of Kubey's knives have names. We've got a pocket clip, probably titanium. I'll check using a magnet to see if it's magnetic or not. Solid milled, 3D milled carbon fiber handle scale, a flipper, and a beautiful blade. Look at that. I've said this a number of times. Some people like to call this a reverse tanto. I don't like that name because this edge is not sharp. If that edge was sharp, then it would be a reverse tanto, in my opinion. And let's see what it says down here. Yeah, AUS 10, and I don't know that designer name, but you'll get a close-up picture of it in the review, and by then I'll have looked up the name. Big lanyard hole back here. A nice anodized back spacer, just like the pocket clip. That is comfortable. That's very comfortable. That is actually roomy enough for a forward choil grip for me. Most knives are not, just barely big enough. And I don't think I can do this, but I'm just terrible at doing that underneath flick. There's not much room this way to get underneath there, but there you go. A little bit of wrist action was involved. You'll see if I can do that without any wrist action, but I'll have to practice. Nice liner lock. Great lockup. Yep. Good alignment. Bead blast. AUS 10. Rockwell on AUS 10 is usually around 61, can go up to 63. I'll have to check and see if Lee from Love Them Knives or some of his compatriots have tested any of Kubey's AUS 10. And if they haven't, I'm going to suggest that he get this knife for his channel, because I think he would like this. It's a bigger knife, full-size handle with extra space still. Yeah, I think he would like that. Put that to the side. And now it's time for this. What is this? This is the OHK utility knife. The designer of this is Ostap Hel, and comes with a nice sheath. That's kind of nice. And their paperwork. There's a series of 3 of them. So they all are sort of in the same style. And we've got 14C28N. Little focus. Yeah, see, 14C28N, G10 handle scales, and a little bit of sheathing. And the utility knife is the middle size. There's the specs on it. And then they've got a paring knife that's smaller, and a chef's knife that is larger. You can pause to read those if you want to. Foam packaging here. See, they must use the same box for them all, or at least for the 2, because this box is quite a bit bigger than it needs to be for the middle-sized one. But let's take a look. That's quite smooth. That's very thin. That's thin behind the grind. That's nice. You can just barely see the final grind there, because it's very small because it's so thin there. A nice Warncliffe shape kind of blade, a little bit of a belly on it. I think my wife's going to love this knife. I'm going to use it too, of course. And, you got the chamfered edges on each of these. And one of Ostap Hel's little signatures, little divot right there on the spine of the blade. It's just, instead of jimping, it's just one little spot that gives you a little extra grip. And the seam of my thumb just is comfortable sitting right there. That's a beautiful knife. Once I've cleaned off the surface, use a little denatured alcohol to wipe that down. And let's see how this works. Is this, oh yeah, it's open. It's like a seam, and so it's easy to get. That's nice. Well, let's see, is that the way it's supposed to be? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Kydex with a bit of a soft felt kind of finish on the inside. It's nice if you have to put it in a drawer, keep it safe. Much thinner than a lot of kitchen knife sheaths. Very nice. So there you go. These 4 knives. We've got the utility knife. We've got a big Kubey. We've got the FH921. And we've got a little Squeak. And a big thanks to my Patreon supporters. What you guys do really does help me out an awful lot. Thank you to everybody who lets the advertisements play in my videos. I only allow 1 video advert to interrupt my videos, and I appreciate that. Usually, like, I've got 20-minute videos usually, and YouTube wants to put in 5, sometimes 6 video adverts during that. That sucks. So I just allow 1. Try to keep everybody happy. It helps me get a little bit of income. and it doesn't tick all the viewers off. Of course, if you're not aware, you can join YouTube and pay for it, and then there's no commercials at all. You can buy a subscription, sort of like buying a subscription to Netflix or whatever. So if you didn't know about that, there's that opportunity for you guys to get rid of advertising too. I don't like advertising, but I don't use advert blockers because I think the YouTube creators deserve to make money off of what they're doing, or at least enough money to keep doing what they're doing, because while it's free to upload, creation of these videos isn't free. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and it does take a financial investment. Lights, camera, action, and more. Editing software, I just paid $60 and bought some editing software that I got to learn because the software that I've been using for the last 5 years, it's just not cutting it anymore. And it's crashing regularly, and I got to reinstall it, and then it crashes, and then, yeah. So, you guys do make a difference if you help support me through Patreon or, simply watching the adverts. I appreciate it very much. Remember, friends, always cut towards your chum, not your thumb. Bye for now.